Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. I'm Adam and welcome back to our Footy Manager series where we take over Manchester United. If you've been watching, you would have seen how our season has progressed from August through until January. It is now January the 1st, and as I said at the beginning of the game, we weren't going to make any signings in the summer transfer window. We were going to wait until January, and now is the time we can make our signings. So what I'm going to do is go through my squad, show you some of my players, how they're performing, who's in, who's out, who maybe wants to leave. Also show you how much money we've got to spend, and then you guys can make your suggestions in the comments below, and then I'll try and sign 1, 2 or 3 of those. We'll see who other guys agree with, so like the comments if you agree with a certain player, and then I'll try and sign some of those players throughout the month in January. So when you see the video on Friday and we've done January, a few of those players should be in the squad. So let's get stuck in. So as you can see, at the moment we've currently got a transfer budget of £84 million with a £3.25 million wage budget. We are spending 2.7 million, so that means we've got around 500, 600k to play with in terms of a wage budget, and £84 million. That should be enough to sign a few players. The difficulty is players are obviously going to be, the good ones are going to be European Cup tied. So you guys may know some gems from the Brazilian leagues or what have you in other leagues where they won't be Champions League Cup tied, or there may be a young player on the come up. Let us know. So this is my squad at the moment. Now obviously it's going to be familiar to all of you sat at home because these are the players that are in the Manchester United squad at the start of the season. A few differences: I've actually used Victor Valdez instead of having an argument with him and kept him in the squad. So he's my backup goalkeeper at the moment. You can see there though what my current 11 is. I've been chopping and changing a few certain positions. Matteo Darmian is usually at right back. He's been performing fantastically well, but is injured at the moment. So Valencia's there, having just come back from a 6-month layoff or whatever it was. He got a serious injury. In the midfield, I've been using Schneiderlin and Herrera, Schweinsteiger as well. He picked up a big injury for us. Mata's injured at the moment, but that's only for a couple of days. He's got a virus, so that's nothing really to worry about. Jesse Lingard's another one who's been a permanent fixture in and around the first 11, which reflects on this season. Who would have thought that at the start of the season Jesse Lingard would be in and around that team? As you can see as well, Marouane Fellaini, he's got a slight concern. He's not happy with the amount of playing time he's getting at the moment, and Juventus are interested in him. So should we put him up for sale and raise a bit more funds? Do you want me to sell any players? Ashley Young maybe, Phil Jones maybe, Michael Carrick. A lot of people have suggested to me as well Wayne Rooney, but should we leave that until the summer until we make that decision? So that's the squad at the moment. To be honest, I'm not keen on selling anyone in particular. Obviously the likes of Valencia, maybe we could do without. Ashley Young, Marouane Fellaini, because then we can let some youngsters take their position in the squad. But let us know what you think about that. So this is just a summary of how we've been playing at the moment. The most used formation, 4-2-3-1. Most successful formation, and I've used that more recently, is the 4-2-4. So are there any players that you could see fitting into those formations that would maybe fill areas in our squad? We've got a great average age to the squad as well, 25 years old. So is there any experienced players out there that you want me to bring in? Because as you can see, the worst attribute in my team is leadership, which is a strange one. You'd think we'd have a few leaders in there. Wayne Rooney, you're looking at Michael Carrick, Chris Smalling even. David De Gea, is he a leader? I don't know, but whilst I do agree that Manchester United's strongest aspect isn't their leadership, we haven't got a heartbeat on the team really at the moment in the mold of Roy Keane or Brian Robson. But are there many players like that around anymore? But is there any player that could fill in that kind of role? And this here is just a snapshot of our stats. If you want, pause the screen here, have a look for yourself. And now at the moment, as you can see, this is the squad depth. So as you can see, the weakest areas in our team is probably midfield right, midfield left. We don't use an out and out right midfield or a left midfield. They're more inside forward and wingers, but that's the weakest area really. Memphis is obviously coming through, he'll get better. Ashley Young and Antonio Valencia, are they really anything more than squad players? Do we need to improve there? What players could we sign for there? What other areas do you think need improving at this moment in time? Right then, so there you have it. You have now seen the squad, how it's performing, who the best players are, who's got the most goals, where the maybe weakest areas of our team are. Remember, we're in a title challenge at the moment. We're still in the Champions League. We're going for that FA Cup, and we're in the Capital One Cup semi-finals as well. So maybe we need to fill out the squad a little bit. Or do you want me to see some youngsters brought through the under-21s and into the first team? Let us know in the comments below. Then in the next video, maybe your suggested signing will be playing for our Manchester United team. Get your comments in below, like, share and subscribe. Next episode coming on Friday. See you later.